Todd Monken also asked about the offensive system that he'll run.
Well, that's a question I get asked all the time. Like, what system do you run? What is that? And the way I'll try to phrase it is to score any way possible. I don't care what it takes to score. It's about scoring points. I would hate to put some sort of any type of connotation as to what system that we are other than playing to our players' strengths. I think one of the things that our staff, including myself, have been able to do is take advantage of what a player can do and not what they can't do. Every player in the NFL is elite, and they all have a trait, at least one trait, that allows them to, I don't want to say this, allows them to function, play at a high level. You just got to find what that is and not try to put a square peg in a round hole, taking advantage of what they do. And I think that's what we've been able to do consistently.
I think he just gave a pretty good definition of what a good coach is. Find what somebody does well and do it.
Well, I just got chills because this is how me and my dad have always felt, and this is how I always say older school coaches, but this is how coaches who like football talk, right? This is the idea of players over plays. This is the idea of my dad would always say this, and when I was a young coach, I did this all the time. You get a kid, and you're like, I'm going to work on what he does poorly, and you lose fact of what he does really well. Does he run well? Does he catch well? Focus on those things. And at the NFL level, like he's saying, there's an elite trait each of these guys has. So instead of focusing on what they do poorly, and they'll work on those, but you do what he, so you're seeing, I'm going to get those. So what he said, I'm going to score whatever possible. So that's not a scheme. This is not a air raid. This is not a wing T. This is not wide zone. This is, I've been coaching for a long time. We will figure out what our guys do well. We will figure out how to score, and whatever that is, we have the ability to coach that. I love that out of him. It gives me chills thinking about that. So again, simply that being said makes them better on offense, because that means if you go into this season right now and you made no other adjustments, it means Harold Fanning and Junkins are going to get it a bunch. And then you add pieces. So I agree with you. This is a guy who likes football, and you can see it and hear it in his tone.